Well, hello there.
Hello, and welcome to our conversations.
Wow, that's a good name. Should we call it that?
I do want to call it that though.
Our conversations.
Just conversations with Connor and
Just,
Ellen.
just conversations. Maybe not just maybe not just conversations, but like just conversations. Like a heavy emphasis there.
Okay.
On like justice. Just conversations.
Okay.
Feel it?
Yeah, I feel it.
Well, we just set up these little mics here, right out the gate, and you were talking about this gimbal that we used to have. This other thing where we tried to. Our vlogging game has been interesting. There's been many moments in our life where we're like, hey, we're going to become vloggers. We're going to be career travelers and document our life because we're living a dope life anyways, and people pay to take trips like what we just do on a regular. And we're like, let's film it. And then we don't.
2 days in.
We don't. 2 days into attempting to do it, the career
Do you
ends.
remember the YouTube video we posted?
Like, is that probably the last video we posted? Like
It's
recently,
like the start of something new.
if you go find her YouTube channel where we don't have many followers.
We
there's
have
like,
300 subscribers.
oh yeah?
Yeah.
Hey,
But that's the thing, it takes time to edit. No, I don't want to do that with my life. I don't want to be sitting behind my laptop editing videos.
you sit behind
so
your
that's
laptop
why-
a lot of the time still, but not
Yeah, but
editing
doing other
videos.
more fun things. So
Totally.
um
Scrolling cat
actually being
videos or
able
something.
to that's what I was doing last night, yeah, because I
I
wasn't
think it was
feeling
right
great.
Earlier too, you sent
Oh,
me
maybe it
some.
was today.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, I think this is going to be a lot more fun and easy and more frequent for us to just have conversations whenever it comes up, and that's why I think it's great that we're just doing it on our sofa where we're comfortable while you're just having your yogurt. And I'm really curious to see if people will pick up that audio.
Yeah, because we don't have the audio. What is it? The sound suppression. We got somebody sawing something like.
Should we put on the sound
Yeah,
thing?
let's do that. I don't know if that sounds worse though, but we got to figure out if we're going to continue recording here or how to fix the audio a little bit because I think it could be improved. Our room is maybe a little echoey,
Yeah.
but I think it's okay.
I also
For
wonder
now.
if it's way too dark right now.
I think it is. I think we need some more light on your side for sure. It's dark in general. We could kick more lights on, but I'm not a fan of the white lights.
No, me neither.
And definitely since our relationship, you made me more aware of cozy lighting.
Oh yeah, I learned that from my family.
It's true.
We always had candles and cozy lights. We never had these bright white lights in the house.
Fluorescent lights
Yeah.
that you walk into.
And
like
I
a
always
mall.
feel sorry for people that work in that right now. When we
Oh.
walk into a mall, we
We're
can
never in malls, but when
No.
we walk in one, it's like 5 minutes, and I'm like,
please get
it's
us
like,
out.
I just feel like a vampire. It's just like
Yeah.
the light is just burning, and it's like, wow, this
I-
is some like toxic ass lighting.
I really don't know how people still do that for 8 hours a day.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I got some yogurt here. We just finished dinner, and we don't have dessert. And I was thinking about ordering cheesecake, but then we're talking about getting cookies instead of cheesecake. But then we got into a little debate because there's two different cookie places, and I was voting for one of the places, which for me it's like they're a thicker cookie, you know. It's like you get more to bite into, a little more to eat, and the sugar content doesn't feel quite as high as the other one. And the one she's talking about, Dang cookies. They're good cookies, but they are freaking loaded with sugar, and like you get an insulin spike like straight up. What are you just looking at my beard, rubbing the mic, or what?
yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, for now, the best treat I got until we order cookies, which might still happen in a minute, is I got some Greek yogurt and some Manuka honey, and I threw a couple walnuts in there.
Is that what our conversations are going to be about? What
Okay.
we're eating, what we're doing.
I don't know. I'm just informing everybody what's going on.
Okay.
No?
Okay. No, so I think, what kind of things do we want to talk about in these conversations? Just anything and everything that comes up, right?
I guess so. Yeah, and at the same time, I think it'd be more helpful for us to have a focus to a degree,
A topic
a
or a
direction,
theme.
an intention, or we get that from other people. Like we can answer questions and stuff too, because I know we've had tons of questions from different people in wide ranges of life, of what we're doing, how we live, our relationship, fitness, etc. Like every area.
But
And we
those are
haven't we
often
haven't
such
spoken on
boring
much.
questions, though.
So you're just saying that people have boring questions?
Yes.
Wow.
That's the reality.
Wow. Then I think what we should do is you should see if you happen to be one of these people that's one of Ellen's 300 YouTube subscribers, hit us with a question and we'll see if they're all boring. Ellen says you're going to have some boring ass questions.
No, that's just most of the people that we come across. I don't often get
so
questions.
not your subsubscribers.
I'm not talking
They're
about
gonna
my
have good
subscribers.
questions.
No, I'm talking about everybody.
Or just random humans.
Most people, 95% of people, I would dare to say 99% of people actually ask questions that are just not very, interesting. They're just like everyday basic questions that,
How's the weather?
yeah, like, what the hell? Why do we discuss that? Was a great day though.
We'll see if we do any better though.
I think we can.
You know, yeah, we can, and I know I've seen it with us and other people. Mm-hmm. But I wonder how it's going to go with just you and I.
Yeah, me too.
We'll probably just sit here and be like, "So, what'd you get up to today?"
No, I was actually listening to a podcast earlier, and from just
Also, you're hijacking their questions.
no, I'm just listening to their conversations and then coming up with questions that could create interesting answers. Yeah.
So you
So
are
yeah, but so I
you
think
are
what
the
we could do.
artist. Yeah,
Sure. I'll
you
take
are
that.
the master craftsman.
So I think there will
Woman.
be different things we do. I think there's going to be moments where we are potentially in conflict or things that are happening that we could break down in the moment as you are maybe teaching me something or
That's gonna be so much fun when
I
we're
know.
having like moments of like conflict, as you're
Breakdown.
saying, little drama, little fight club going on, and just like here, let's pull up the mics and record this. And I'm gonna be like, yeah, well, fuck you.
no, but it's actually true. We had a really, really, really good conversation 2 days ago,
That's true.
and we completely
We?
unraveled you did mostly.
Yeah.
Well,
Carry on.
together we unraveled a certain situation, and then you shared a lot of very interesting perspectives. And then at the end of it, we were like, "Oh, we should have recorded this because there would have been a lot of people, I think, that could have learned from that maybe needed to hear that exact same conversation, and they maybe don't have a Connor in their life to actually teach them that."
Oh,
Or
and maybe
share
they
that.
don't have an Ellen in their life to require the teaching.
I know. Do you think you would start this podcast if I wouldn't have just ordered these microphones? And that we would be sitting on the couch right now talking?
Do you think you would have anything interesting to talk about?
No. That's why we're a good team, right?
yeah.
That is actually really why we're a team.
Yeah, that's why we're a team.
No, we both bring different things to the table, and that's what I want for these conversations. I want them to be very real and very raw, and we're both gonna make mistakes. And I think
Natural. Keep it as natty
Yeah.
as we can.
I'm excited for that. What are you most excited about?
What am I most excited about?
Yeah, not in life. I'm talking about this podcast right now. I know your mind goes towards
No.
life.
I was here. I was
Okay,
present.
you were here.
I was
Okay.
right here in the now.
Okay.
Wasn't thinking about cookies at all. But
We're just burping in the microphone.
I tried to blow it that way.
Yeah,
But I
so
mean, I
these are
guess
not
that's
things
usually my move if so I don't blow it in somebody's face so they smell my burp. But I guess that didn't really work. The audio still transferred through, I think, with the mic. But at least you didn't.
So these
smell
are
me
things we're
either.
not going to cut out. We're not going to make any cuts in our conversations, correct?
Okay, sure.
Unless, do we have rules?
Unless we like sharing like, yeah, we should figure out if there's any rules.
Anything
I
that
don't think
gets
it's-
you deleted from Canada?
I mean, I'm definitely gonna say like as far as what's going on in Canada right now. Yeah, I'm deleted from Canada pretty much. I will be if those rules come through, those laws. Yeah, I'm wrecked. Like, what else are we gonna do? Like unless I'm lying,
No.
That's what
You're
that's
going to
what-
speak truth.
That's what I mean. That's what Canada's requiring of people to
Mm-hmm.
become fake AF. But anyways, let's not go into that right now.
No, that would be very soon.
Yeah.
We'll
Too
get
quick,
there, though.
Too quick. Back out. Reel it in.
Is there any
No
topic
hate
that's
speech.
off table?
Any topic that's off the table? Mm-hmm. I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that would come up for me is like if there's like private and like let's not give
Our family addresses.
let's not give away my passwords and things like this to stuff, like your family addresses or people probably can already figure that shit out anyways. if you
Okay,
know.
another thing. I do think it's very interesting when we.
Totally. Like it's social media. Your parents are all on social media and just like, here's our address. Come stay with us. you know?
Yeah, but that's
Yeah,
a different
so-
story.
Yeah, it's a different story.
They want people to stay with them.
Yeah, yeah. Hopefully,
Your mom is there with
our
the gun.
conversations don't, hopefully our conversations don't change the vibe too much,
Okay.
and people will actually, yeah, it's still friendly neighborhood.
Yeah.
Cats rolling through.
But not another thing was that I was thinking it could be very interesting to sometimes observe specific situations
Mm-hmm.
of other people, and then bring them into the conversation here and breaking that down to
Okay.
see.
Oh, but we can bring them into the conversation, as in like actually invite them into the conversation.
Could
or
be in
it's just
moments.
going to be you and I gossiping and talking about somebody else.
Not gossiping. It's like learning from observing another couple or.
Yeah, and there's a very big difference there of like having these types of conversations where it's like we're learning something and we're like going through it as a couple behind closed doors in our house right now, like we are. And then the difference of doing all that, but then we just break that barrier or that wall, all these walls around us because we have this mic right in front of us, and then this recording just gets shipped online.
Yeah, that's what I'm
So-
asking. I do want to do that, and I think that we shouldn't say
And there are
names.
some interesting examples and dynamics.
Mm-hmm.
And I think by telling a lot of stories, some of the people we'll be talking about will likely know who we're talking about, or that
Mm-hmm.
we're talking about them in some dynamic. And ideally, everybody else won't know who we're talking about. That's the ideal outcome.
Yeah.
I don't know if, how we tread that line. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you following?
I'm following.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Yeah. Are you sure?
I am.
Yeah, okay.
Because
good,
we're
sweet.
thinking about the same scenario, I think, right now. And, and
Totally
that's,
not.
No? Okay.
Oh, maybe.
I was thinking about a specific
Recent one?
person. Yeah.
Somebody we saw today as an example? No, that's not a
Actually,
different
no,
one.
that I would be comfortable talking about.
Yeah, because you don't know that person so well.
Yes.
That's why. Doesn't, okay.
Okay, but that's also what I feel like we need to do, though. Is our AC messing up again?
No, it's okay.
Okay, yeah, yes, you're saying, okay, we're not going to be talking about that person because we
Mm-hmm.
don't know that person that well. Yes, and at the same time, I think even people that we do know well, when I think there's something that we don't agree with, or that I think they could improve, or they could change, or that could uplevel their life, then who is going to tell them? And that's the thing that is not happening right now
Totally.
enough,
And
because
it's
people
also-
are scared to be called out.
Yeah.
And not
And
even
then-
scared to be called out, but also scared to call out other people.
Yeah.
So are we going to be those people?
And there's a difference still between, being the person that calls somebody out or acknowledge a room for improvement or something that maybe somebody isn't aware of or that they are aware of and they think is just cool to do. And doing that in like a private setting versus doing it in a, hey, they get that brought to them or they becomes aware to them because millions of other people listen to it.
No, I think it's
Because
not
that's
about.
that's basically where we're gonna be at real quick. I'm confident,
No, that's also
Week-
not how I
week
would
one,
want to do it. I'm
Millions.
more in like people that we've had personal conversations with, or that there's a tie. It's not that I'm thinking of about this whoever person that we saw walking on the beach yesterday, and let's analyze their life. No, I'm actually talking about a personal interaction that we had with this person.
Mm-hmm.
That yeah.
I mean, we'll give it a shot. We'll see what we get.
Mm-hmm.
Some of it'll work. Some of it may blow up in our face, but we'll be as real as we can. Because that's some of the basis of how we've kickstarted this relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Is just being real, being honest, just fucking communicating. And what was I about to say? I had something else I was gonna say, and then I just started talking about stuff about our relationship. We started it, and I'm like, la di da.
I honestly feel like we could just be sitting here right now for the next, I don't even know how many hours, and talk about so much.
Yeah, but
'Cause
then
there's
we're gonna
so
be
many
what's
things
a-
that we haven't
what's
actually
a podcast
recorded?
Gonna be then, like, are we gonna be able to talk forever? Are we gonna be able to do a podcast every day? Oh, see, look, I got blue light on. You got a green light on. You got the.
Let's see how our voices will sound.
Now I'm green. But the thing is, it's picking up both. So anytime I'm speaking, then there might have been more background noise. I hear the grasshoppers, right? There's like it's kind of like a static, like, you know,
Mm-hmm.
it's like grasshoppers outside of our place, crickets, locust type things.
To go back to the question, what are we
Yeah.
most excited about for this?
No. I want to go back to where we were just at. You were just talking about the stories we're going to talk about,
Mm-hmm.
different dynamics, other people involved, etc. Calling people out, which means we're going to have to be able to be called out too.
Mm-hmm. Call us out.
Call us out. Oh, that's what it was. More important question.
Mm-hmm.
The most important thing here right now. In this position that we're sitting in currently,
Mhm.
is this the way you want to continue sitting moving forward? Because it looks to me like you got, like, as far as the camera right in front of us here, you got the left side of your face as like angle you're showing,
Mm-hmm.
but my left side's my good side too. So I kind of want to sit on that side.
Is that your good side?
You want to sit on that side? I think my left side's my good side.
I don't think I've ever heard you talk about good sides and bad
I
sides,
think
though.
because I'm good all around. But my left side, I think, is like, it's a little extra.
It's a little extra.
It's a little extra, like, scrumptious.
Okay, well, that's going to be a bit of a dilemma then.
Because you also want to try to have
I
your left
also want
side.
to sit like this.
You want to sit like what you just do with your neck there.
Yeah, I don't know what I was doing. I want this side.
So then we got to, you know what's going to have to happen? I found the solution already.
Okay.
We're just going to have a third person involved. And we'll just we'll get the seating lined up the right way. So you and I can both be kind of left facing, you know, like the camera's just catching the left side of our face. And then we're talking to somebody else as well, right?
Okay.
So like we just both have the good angle, and then it's like at any point in time, if I need to we need to check in with each other, I'm just like give a quick little brow check, look to the side without looking too hard, and then carry on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the solution. Great
All right.
solution.
What are we most excited about? What are you most excited about in regards to these conversations? I think my neck is actually tweaking out a little bit. Sitting this way.
I am actually really excited about talking about topics that we maybe haven't talked about as much ourselves. Because this will be actually a reason for us to provoke questions to make it interesting for people to listen to as well, but also to dive into topics that we maybe haven't dove into as much. So I'm excited about that. And I am excited about improving my communication. Because coaching, all of that, is easy. Talking to a camera is obviously a little bit more challenging. And communicating and thinking through thoughts without saying and like and all of that is more challenging. So I'm excited to see how I will up level.
I remember you used to have more of like a lisp kind of thing going, but you just said that. I listened. You're like thinking through thoughts. Say it again.
Thinking through thoughts.
Yeah. It's bad. You like once upon a time you had a little bit more of like a.
Are we going there already?
No, we'll keep that for another time.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, just so much to share.
Yeah, I'm curious though if we're gonna be able to keep ourselves on track. I think we'll need to. I think we'll need to create a light form of structure. Otherwise, it'll be absolute like just.
But that's the fun
adventuring
of it too.
through like what's that book? What's that movie? Backpacker's Guide to the Universe, something like that.
I think that's fun though, because I think we can just talk, and then after that we press stop, and then we have an hour-long recording of something, and then somebody can listen back to it and be like, okay, this was the theme of that 1 hour conversation, and then that will be the title of it.
Somebody as in
an intern.
Well, we've realized through speaking with a whole bunch of Europeans that apparently being an intern and being paid nothing or paying or being paid like between 1 and 3 euros an hour is a thing. So that's great.
Anybody want to be an intern?
So we can have some European interns.
Yeah, that's quite sad. Sad reality. I did it too, though.
Yeah, what was your first pay? First, or you internship? I guess you're not getting paid
for my internship. I think I got $300 a month.
You got paid at your internship.
I was working 6 days a week.
That's great. We're gonna have to get some people back who we've spoken to recently about their internships in the Netherlands and in the Kingdom of the Netherlands. That's how we'll define it from now on. Although it doesn't look like a beautiful kingdom as much as far as what I've been seeing online lately.
Well, yesterday you were like, I can live in the Netherlands.
When the hell did I say that
When you
yesterday?
said you wanted a European passport.
Bro, I said I wanted a European passport. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think that being in the Netherlands had anything to do with a European passport for me. So I don't know how that. I think you're merging two different conversations
Topics?
there.
Okay. Okay. I'll let it go.
But I mean, I could live in the Netherlands. It'd be like living in Saskatchewan, right? And most people are like, where the hell is Saskatchewan?
Where is that?
Saskatchewan.
What do you want to say about it?
Scratchy thong.
So Connor was born in Saskatoon, which is a city in Saskatchewan
Yeah, Toontown.
in Canada. And then
Sasky.
when he was 5 or 6 years old, he moved to Calgary.
Yep.
So that's where you grew up.
Yep.
So when we think of Saskatoon, we think of the Netherlands, pretty much, right?
Kind of just flat, grassy. Still very different vibe,
Yeah.
right?
In what sense?
Very different vibe.
In what sense?
I mean, in a lot of senses. I mean, though, if you think about it, like a lot of farmers that I know in Canada as well, around Alberta and Saskatchewan, a very large amount of them are like Dutch and German descent. So they're like Dutch farmers and
Are we
people like
recording?
that. I think so. I don't know how long my phone is going to survive, though, to be honest, because it's not a very full battery, and it's my telephone.
Okay, last
And
question
look,
then.
right now, see, the thing is, we currently,
know what we look
unless we
like.
get some, what?
We don't know what we look like on camera.
Yeah, that's one thing. But I was going to say more like we don't have the ability to keep it plugged in somewhere with this mic thing. So we got to figure out how we can get nice recording audio and video, but also make sure that these survive and that the telephone camera thing survives.
That isn't. Oh no, actually, there is an extra charger thingy there.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, you
On
can
the
plug
side?
it in. Yeah,
So you think I can plug that in and that's going to charge through there to my phone?
I think so.
Wow, or I don't know. Yeah, maybe that'd be.
So I think I didn't ask you
That'd
the
be cool.
question what you were most excited about regarding this podcast.
I think you did ask me that very first thing, and I think I
And I think you
negated
drifted
it.
off,
And,
yeah.
I went somewhere else.
Just gonna happen many times. Huh?
Yeah, it might happen again right now. And I'll tell you in the next episode.
In the next conversation.
The next conversation.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay.
That's it then for today.
Et tu dalu.
Toodaloo.